Question 1. Under the Education Regulatory Bodies Act 2020, Act 1023, which body is solely responsible for the regulation of the teaching profession in Ghana? A. Ghana Education Service, GES. B. National Schools Inspectorate Authority, NaSIA. C. National Teaching Council, NTC. D. National Council for Curriculum and Assessment, NaCCA. The correct answer is C. National Teaching Council, NTC. Question 2. Which Act of Parliament established the Technical and Vocational Education and Training, TVET, service as a distinct body separate from the GES? A. Act 1049. B. Act 778. C. Act 506. D. Act 1023. The correct answer is A. Act 1049. Question 3. According to the Pre-Tertiary Education Act 2020, Act 1049, the management of basic schools is now a devolved function to be managed primarily by A. The Regional Coordinating Councils. B. The Ministry of Education Headquarters. C. The District Assemblies. D. The National Inspectorate Board. The correct answer is C. The District Assemblies. Question 4. The FQB policy is a constitutional mandate in Ghana. What does the acronym stand for? A. Free, compulsory, universal, basic education. B. Free, consistent, universal, basic education. C. Formal, compulsory, united, basic education. D. Free, compulsory, unified, basic education. The correct answer is A. Free, compulsory, universal, basic education. Question 5. Under Act 1023, the National Schools Inspectorate Authority, NaSIA, is mandated to A. Recruit teachers for private schools. B. Develop curriculum for senior high schools. C. Enforce standards and ensure quality assurance in pre-tertiary institutions. D. Pay salaries of GES staff. The correct answer is C. Enforce standards and ensure quality assurance in pre-tertiary institutions. Question 6. Which of the following bodies was formed by merging the National Council for Tertiary Education, NCTE, and the National Accreditation Board, NAB, under Act 1023? A. Commission for TVET. B. Ghana Tertiary Education Commission, GTEC. C. National Teaching Council. D. West African Examinations Council. The correct answer is B. Ghana Tertiary Education Commission, GTEC. Question 7. The governing body of the Ghana Education Service is known as the A. GES Council. B. Ministry of Education Board. C. Education Regulatory Board. D. Service Management Committee. The correct answer is A. GES Council. Question 8. According to the Education Regulatory Bodies Act 2020, Act 1023, the license of a teacher can be revoked if the teacher A. Fails to attend a staff meeting, B. Transfers to a different district, C. Breaches the Code of Ethics and Professional Practice, D. Joins a teacher union. The correct answer is C. Breaches the Code of Ethics and Professional Practice. Question 9. Who is the administrative head of the Ghana Education Service as per Act 506 and its amendments? A. The Minister of Education, B. The Director General, C. The Chairperson of the GES Council, D. The Chief Director. The correct answer is B. The Director General. Question 10. Which agency is responsible for developing the national curriculum for pre-tertiary education under Act 1023? A. GTEC, B. NaSIA, C. NaCCA, D. WAEC. The correct answer is C. NaCCA. Question 11. The Pre-Tertiary Education Act 2020, Act 1049, defines basic education to include A. Primary school and JHS only, B. 2 years of kindergarten, 6 years of primary, and 3 years of JHS, C. Primary, JHS, and SHS, D. Nursery, kindergarten, and primary. The correct answer is B. 2 years of kindergarten, 6 years of primary, and 3 years of JHS. Question 12. Under Act 506, who appoints the Director General of the Ghana Education Service? A. The GES Council, B. The Public Services Commission, C. The Minister of Education, D. The President in consultation with the Council of State. The correct answer is D. The President in consultation with the Council of State. Question 13. One of the key functions of the National Teaching Council, NTC, under Act 1023 is to A. Distribute textbooks to schools, B. Conduct the teacher licensure examination, C. Inspect school infrastructure, D. Appoint district directors. The correct answer is B. Conduct the teacher licensure examination. Question 14. Per the Pre-Tertiary Education Act 2020, Act 1049, who is responsible for the infrastructure maintenance of public basic schools? A. The head teacher, B. The Parent-Teacher Association, PTA, C. The District Assembly. D. The Regional Education Directorate. The correct answer is C. The District Assembly. Question 15. Under the new educational reforms and acts, the head of the local government service plays a role in the appointment of A. The Director General of GES. B. The heads of senior high schools. C. Staff of the District Education Unit, basic schools. D. The Minister of Education. The correct answer is C. Staff of the District Education Unit, basic schools. Question 16. Which Act of Parliament repealed the Ghana Education Service Act, 1995, Act 506? A. The Education Act 2008, Act 778. B. The Education Regulatory Bodies Act 2020, Act 1023. C. The Pre-Tertiary Education Act 2020, Act 1049. D. The Local Governance Act 2016, Act 936. The correct answer is C. The Pre-Tertiary Education Act 2020, Act 1049. Question 17. Which of the following is not an agency under the Ministry of Education as per the new regulatory framework? A. National Service Secretariat, NSS. B. Ghana Library Authority. C. National Teaching Council, NTC. D. Scholarship Secretariat. The correct answer is D. Scholarship Secretariat. Note: this falls under the Office of the President, though it works with MO. Question 18. The mandate to register and license private pre-tertiary schools now strictly falls under which body? A. Ghana Education Service, GES. B. District Assemblies. C. National Schools Inspectorate Authority, NaSIA. D. Ministry of Gender. The correct answer is C. National Schools Inspectorate Authority, NaSIA. Question 19. In the context of Act 1049, inclusive education refers to A. Education for only brilliant students. B. A system where all children learn together regardless of physical or intellectual challenges. C. Boarding school education. D. Education exclusive to urban areas. The correct answer is B. A system where all children learn together regardless of physical or intellectual challenges. Question 20. The period of compulsory basic education in Ghana ends after A. Primary 6. B. Senior high school. C. Junior high school. D. University. The correct answer is C. Junior high school. Question 21. Under Act 1023, which entity is mandated to develop the national curriculum and set standards for assessment at the pre-tertiary level? A. National Council for Curriculum and Assessment, NaCCA. B. National Teaching Council, NTC. C. Ghana Tertiary Education Commission, GTEC. D. National Schools Inspectorate Authority, NaSIA. The correct answer is A. National Council for Curriculum and Assessment, NaCCA. Question 22. Which legal instrument provides the framework for the decentralization of education management to the district level? A. The Local Governance Act 2016, Act 936, and Act 1049. B. The 1992 Constitution only. C. The GES Act 506 only. D. The Labor Act 651. The correct answer is A. The Local Governance Act 2016, Act 936, and Act 1049. Question 23. Under the Code of Conduct for Teachers, derived from these acts, a teacher who absents himself/herself from duty for 10 continuous working days without permission is considered to have A. Resigned. B. Vacated post. C. Deferred post. D. Retired. The correct answer is B. Vacated post. Question 24. What is the primary function of the Ghana Education Service, GES, under the new dispensation, Act 1049? A. To formulate national laws on education. B. To implement educational policies and programs at the pre-tertiary level. C. To accredit universities. D. To license teachers. The correct answer is B. To implement educational policies and programs at the pre-tertiary level. Question 25. The governing body of a senior high school is the A. District Assembly. B. Board of Governors. C. Student Representative Council. D. Parent-Teacher Association. The correct answer is B. Board of Governors. Question 26. Which act specifically established the Commission for Technical and Vocational Education and Training, CTVET? A. Act 506. B. Act 1023. C. Act 1049. D. Act 936. The correct answer is B. Act 1023. Question 27. According to Act 1049, senior high schools are managed by A. The district assemblies. B. The regional coordinating councils. C. The Ghana Education Service. D. The National Teaching Council. The correct answer is C, the Ghana Education Service. Question 28. The capstone of the educational legislative reforms of 2020 was to separate A. Teaching from non-teaching staff, B. Regulation from implementation/service delivery, C. Primary schools from junior high schools, D. Male students from female students. The correct answer is B. Regulation from implementation/service delivery. Question 29. Which authority has the power to close a school that fails to meet the minimum standards of safety and quality? A. National Schools Inspectorate Authority, NaSIA. B. Ghana National Association of Teachers, NAT. C. West African Examinations Council, WAEC. D. The PTA Chairperson. The correct answer is A. National Schools Inspectorate Authority, NaSIA. Question 30. The free SHS policy is anchored legally under the provisions of A. The 1992 Constitution and Act 1049. B. Act 506 only. C. The Labor Act. D. The University Act. The correct answer is A. The 1992 Constitution and Act 1049. And that wraps up our 30-question test on the new educational reforms. How did you do? Did the questions regarding the District Assembly's management of basic schools or the separation of regulation from implementation catch you off guard? Let me know your score in the comments section. Don't forget to like this video to help us create more content on the Ghana Education Service and its governing laws. Stay prepared and stay professional.